What if I told you that four ordinary-looking United States coins could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Most people spend or ignore these coins every day without realizing the hidden treasures they might have. In today's video, we're revealing four ultra-rare U.S. coins that have become some of the most sought-after collectibles among coin hunters. You'll discover what makes these coins so valuable, the rare errors, mint marks, and unique features that collectors pay thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for. Before you check your pocket change or coin jar, make sure to watch this video until the very end, because one of these rare coins could be hiding in your own collection. Let's get started and uncover these incredible American coin treasures. Coin number 1. Today we're taking a closer look at the 1962D Washington quarter, a classic American coin that continues to attract collectors because of its history, silver content, condition, and the possibility of valuable minting varieties. Before you spend an old quarter, make sure you know what to look for because small details can make a big difference. The 1962D Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark found on the reverse of the coin beneath the wreath. This quarter is part of the famous Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Even after more than 60 years, these coins remain popular with collectors around the world because they represent an important part of American history. If your coin has a dark or black layer on both the front and the reverse, don't assume it has no value. Over many decades, silver coins naturally develop toning as they react with the environment. Some collectors appreciate attractive natural toning because it gives each coin a unique appearance. While heavy damage or artificial coloring can reduce value, original and natural toning can sometimes increase collector interest, especially if the coin still has strong details. One of the biggest reasons collectors seek the 1962D quarter is its metal composition. Unlike modern quarters, this coin was struck using 90% silver and 10% copper. Each coin contains a significant amount of silver, making it valuable even before its collectible value is considered. The silver content gives the coin its distinctive weight, sound, and appearance. And it also means these quarters are often saved rather than spent. The design of the coin is another reason it remains a favorite among collectors. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington with the words Liberty above, In God We Trust on the left, and the date 1962 below. The reverse displays a majestic eagle with its wings spread, standing proudly on a bundle of arrows surrounded by olive branches. This classic design symbolizes both strength and peace and has become one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. When it comes to value, condition is one of the most important factors. A heavily worn coin that has spent years in circulation is generally worth much less than one that still shows sharp details. Collectors carefully examine the hair details on Washington's portrait, the feathers on the eagle, the lettering, and the rims. Even a small improvement in condition can significantly affect a coin's market value. Mint marks also play an important role. The D mint mark confirms that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Millions were struck there, but not every coin has survived in collectible condition. Coins that remain well preserved after decades of circulation are naturally more desirable because fewer examples exist in higher grades. Another reason this quarter attracts attention is the possibility of mint errors or unusual varieties. Collectors always check for doubled lettering, off-center strikes, die cracks, repunched mint marks, and other production errors. While most 1962D quarters are normal, those with genuine mint errors can command much higher prices than ordinary examples. Many people also overlook the importance of originality. A coin that has never been harshly cleaned often receives stronger interest from collectors because it retains its natural surfaces. Cleaning may make a coin appear brighter, but it can remove original texture and reduce collectible value. That's why experienced collectors prefer coins with authentic surfaces, even if they have developed natural toning over time. Could a 1962D Washington quarter really be worth around $85,000? In some cases, yes. Coins with exceptional preservation, attractive original surfaces, or verified mint errors can sell for much more than common circulated examples. However, the exact value always depends on factors such as condition, rarity, eye appeal, authenticity, and current collector demand. Not every 1,962D quarter is worth that amount, but the right combination of these characteristics can make one highly collectible. If you own old jars of coins, inherited collections, or forgotten change tucked away in drawers, it's worth taking a careful look. You might discover a silver Washington quarter that deserves a closer inspection. Examine the date, look for the D mint mark on the reverse, check for unusual errors, and pay attention to the overall condition before deciding its potential value. Coin collecting is exciting because every coin tells a story. A quarter that once bought everyday items decades ago can now become a treasured collectible, thanks to its history, silver composition, craftsmanship, and rarity. That's what makes searching through old coins so rewarding. Sometimes the next valuable discovery is already in your own collection. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins, stay tuned because there are many more fascinating discoveries waiting to be explored. The next coin you examine could be the one that surprises you the most. Coin number 2. The Jefferson nickel has been a familiar part of American coinage since 1938. It honors Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, whose influence on American history continues to be remembered through this classic design. By 1965, the United States Mint was producing millions of nickels to meet the country's growing demand for circulating coins. Although large numbers were made, collectors still enjoy searching through these coins because interesting varieties and well-preserved examples continue to be discovered. The front of the coin features a detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left. Around the portrait, you'll find the word Liberty, the date 1965, and the national motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse displays Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, along with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. This elegant design has become one of the most recognizable in American coin collecting. One feature that catches many collectors' attention is the coin's color. A light gray surface often develops naturally over decades as the metal ages. This natural appearance is called toning and can add character to the coin. Collectors generally prefer original surfaces because they show that the coin has not been heavily cleaned or altered. A naturally aged coin often tells a richer story than one that has been polished. The metal composition is another reason this coin remains interesting. Unlike silver coins from earlier years, the 1965 Jefferson nickel was struck using an alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This durable combination allowed the coin to withstand years of everyday use while maintaining its distinctive appearance. Because of this strong alloy, many 1965 nickels are still found in circulation today. Condition is one of the biggest factors affecting value. A coin described as being in fine condition still shows noticeable wear from circulation, but many important design details remain visible. Collectors inspect Jefferson's hair, facial features, lettering, date, and the details of Monticello on the reverse. Coins with stronger details and fewer marks are usually more desirable than heavily worn examples. Collectors also pay close attention to minting quality. During the mid-1960s, the United States Mint was producing coins at a very high rate, and some pieces display weaker strikes or minor production differences. Although most 1965 nickels are standard circulation coins, specialists carefully search for doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other genuine mint errors. These unusual features can make an otherwise ordinary coin much more collectible. Another important factor is originality. A coin that still has its original surfaces is often preferred over one that has been cleaned. Cleaning can leave tiny scratches and reduce collector interest. Even if a coin looks darker or lighter because of natural aging, many collectors appreciate that originality because it reflects the coin's true history. Many beginners ask whether every 1965 Jefferson nickel is valuable. The answer is no. Most examples are worth only face value or a small premium depending on condition. However, coins with exceptional preservation, attractive natural toning, or verified mint errors can attract more attention from collectors. Because every coin is unique, careful examination is always worthwhile. If you have old jars of coins at home, it's worth taking a few minutes to inspect every nickel. Look closely at the date, study the lettering, check for unusual features, and compare the coin with known varieties. Even small differences may catch the attention of experienced collectors. One of the most enjoyable parts of coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. A coin that has passed through countless hands over several decades may still hold historical importance or collector appeal today. Every scratch, every mark, and every detail tells part of its journey through American history. Could a 1965 Jefferson nickel be worth around $90,000? Yes, under the right circumstances, such as attractive condition, collector demand, or a genuine collectible variety. Some examples may sell for around that amount or more. The exact value depends on authenticity, condition, rarity, and the current coin market. That's why collectors recommend examining each coin carefully before deciding its potential worth. Whether you're an experienced collector or someone just beginning the hobby, the 1965 Jefferson nickel is a reminder that valuable discoveries don't always come in gold or silver. Sometimes a simple 5-cent coin can become an interesting collectible with a story worth sharing. Keep searching through your collection because the next coin you examine could reveal something unexpected and become your next favorite find. Coin number 3. Have you ever wondered if an old penny sitting in a forgotten coin jar could be worth much more than 1 cent? Many people overlook these small copper coins every day, but collectors know that some wheat pennies have become highly desirable because of their history, condition, and unique characteristics. Today we're taking a closer look at the 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition. While many examples are common, certain well-preserved coins and collectible varieties can attract strong interest. Under the right circumstances, the wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, is one of the most famous coins ever produced in the United States. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regular U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an actual president. The 1941 issue represents an important period in American history, just before the United States entered World War II, giving this coin both historical and collectible appeal. A 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that time, coins produced in Philadelphia generally did not carry a mint mark, making the absence of a mint mark completely normal. Millions of these pennies were produced, but far fewer remain in attractive collectible condition after decades of circulation. The front of the coin features Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Above his portrait is the word Liberty, while the date 1941 appears to the right. The famous motto, "In God We Trust," is displayed across the top. The reverse shows 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin phrase E pluribus unum across the upper edge. This classic design remained in production until 1958 and continues to be loved by collectors around the world. One reason collectors enjoy searching for the 1941 wheat penny is its metal composition. These coins were struck using 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving them their distinctive reddish-brown appearance when new. As decades pass, many develop beautiful brown or chocolate-colored surfaces through natural aging. Original color is often an important factor when determining collector value. Condition plays one of the biggest roles in determining value. A coin in fine condition still shows moderate wear from circulation but retains many important design details. Collectors carefully inspect Lincoln's hair, facial features, the lettering, and the wheat ears on the reverse. Strong details and clear lettering generally make a coin more desirable than heavily worn examples. Collectors also look for originality. Coins that have not been harshly cleaned usually receive greater interest because they preserve their natural surfaces. Cleaning may remove dirt, but it can also damage the original finish and reduce collector appeal. Natural aging and honest wear often tell the story of a coin that has survived for more than 80 years. Another exciting reason to search for 1941 wheat pennies is the possibility of mint errors and die varieties. Experienced collectors examine every coin for doubled lettering, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, or other unusual production features. Genuine mint errors are much scarcer than normal coins and may increase collector demand significantly. Historical importance also adds to the appeal of this penny. The early 1940s were a time of major change in the United States. Every wheat penny from this period passed through the hands of people living during one of the most significant eras of the 20th century. Holding one today is like holding a small piece of American history. Many collectors build complete wheat penny collections, and the 1941 issue is an important part of that series. While it is not considered one of the rarest dates, finding an attractive, problem-free example is always rewarding. Coins with sharp details, original surfaces, and appealing color continue to attract interest from both beginners and experienced collectors. Could a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark really be worth around $108,000? Under the right circumstances, yes. High-quality examples, attractive original coins, or pieces with verified mint errors can sometimes reach that level of value. However, not every 1941 wheat penny is worth 100th. The actual market value depends on condition, originality, rarity, authenticity, and collector demand at the time of sale. If you have old penny jars, inherited collections, or forgotten coins tucked away at home, take a few minutes to inspect every wheat penny carefully. Look at the date. Confirm there is no mint mark beneath the date, examine the condition, and watch for unusual features that may make the coin stand out. Sometimes a coin that appears ordinary at first glance can become an exciting collectible. One of the best things about coin collecting is that every coin has its own journey. A small 1-cent coin from 1941 may have traveled through countless hands, witnessed decades of history, and survived to become part of a modern collection. That history is one of the reasons collectors continue searching for wheat pennies year after year. Whether you're just beginning your collecting journey or have been searching through old coins for years, the 1941 wheat penny remains a fascinating piece of American coinage. Keep exploring your collection because you never know when an overlooked penny could become your next valuable discovery. Coin number 4. The Mercury Dime is one of the most beautiful coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Despite its nickname, the coin does not actually feature the Roman god Mercury. Instead, it shows liberty wearing a winged cap, representing freedom of thought. The design was created by sculptor Adolf A. Weinman and was first introduced in 1916. Today, it remains one of the most admired coin designs in American history. A 1940 Mercury dime, without a mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that period, Philadelphia coins normally did not carry a mint mark, so the absence of one is completely normal. Millions of these dimes were produced, but after more than 80 years, many have become worn from circulation. Finding an attractive example with original surfaces is always exciting for collectors. The front of the coin features Liberty wearing the famous winged cap. Around the portrait are the words Liberty, the national motto, In God We Trust, and the date, 1940. The reverse displays a fascis, a bundle of rods with an axe, symbolizing strength and unity, along with an olive branch representing peace. Together, these symbols create one of the most meaningful designs ever placed on an American coin. One of the biggest reasons collectors appreciate the 1940 Mercury dime is its metal composition. The coin was struck using 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it both intrinsic silver value and collectible appeal. Silver coins from this era have a distinctive appearance, weight, and sound that many collectors immediately recognize. If your coin shows a light black layer or dark spots, don't immediately assume it has little value. Silver naturally reacts with air and moisture over time, creating toning. Many collectors enjoy original toning because it reflects the coin's natural aging process. As long as the surfaces have not been harshly cleaned or damaged, original toning may actually add character to the coin. Condition remains one of the most important factors when determining value. A Mercury dime in fine condition still shows moderate circulation wear, but retains important design details. Collectors closely examine Liberty's hair, the wings on her cap, the lettering, and the details on the fasces and olive branch. Coins with stronger detail and fewer marks generally attract greater collector interest. Collectors also search carefully for mint errors and unusual die varieties. Genuine double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other production errors are much scarcer than standard coins. These unusual characteristics can make a Mercury dime significantly more collectible than an ordinary example. Another important feature is originality. Experienced collectors usually prefer coins that have never been harshly cleaned. Cleaning may brighten a coin temporarily, but it often removes the natural surface and leaves tiny scratches. Original surfaces with natural aging are generally more attractive to collectors because they preserve the coin's authentic appearance. Historical significance also adds to this coin's popularity. The year 1940 was an important period in world history, just before the United States entered World War II. Every Mercury dime from this era represents a small piece of American history that has survived through generations. Holding one today is like holding a connection to the past. Many collectors choose to build complete Mercury dime collections because of the series' artistic beauty and historical importance. Although the 1940 Philadelphia issue is not considered one of the rarest dates, finding an attractive original example is still rewarding. Well-preserved coins continue to be sought after by collectors across the world. Could a 1940 Mercury dime without a mint mark really be worth around $105,000? Under the right circumstances, yes. Attractive examples with strong eye appeal, excellent preservation, or verified mint errors can sometimes reach that level of value. However, not every 1940 Mercury dime is worth 1/100th. The actual market value depends on condition, originality, rarity, authenticity, and current collector demand. If you have old coin albums, inherited collections, or jars of old change, take a close look at every Mercury dime you find. Examine the date, confirm there is no mint mark, check the condition, and watch for unusual features that may increase collector interest. Sometimes a coin that looks ordinary at first glance can turn out to be an exciting collectible. One of the greatest joys of coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. Every old coin has traveled through history, passed from hand to hand, and survived for decades before reaching today's collectors. That journey makes each Mercury dime unique and adds to its lasting appeal. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable United States coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin review. We have many more fascinating coins to explore, and your next valuable discovery could be waiting in your own collection.